All people that live in Utah do not own their homes. They rent. Now, if a renter damages property, they could be asked to pay.
But is it fair to demand a payment for damage that was caused by a burglar breaking into a home? We get Gephardt to investigate.
This whole frame is cracked all the way down.
Richard Johnson came home one day to find his front door kicked in.
Oh yeah, I'm very ticked.
Ticked at the burglar, but also ticked at his landlord.
And now the landlord's trying to get me to pay $1,100 for a simple front door.
That's right. The man who owns this building fixed the door, then sent Richard the bill. He wants $1,100.
Door.
Is this an $1,100 door?
No, sir.
All that money for a door that doesn't even appear to be new. Take a look. Scuff marks and faded paint showing there used to be different numbers screwed into the front. Richard says he knows where it came from.
They pulled the door from next door and put it on here.
Richard says when he tried to fight the bill with the landlord did not budge. Instead, Richard said he was told to file a claim with his renter's insurance. Richard tried.
We have renter's insurance, and they said they will not cover it because the landlord is responsible for his own property.
Does Richard really need to pay more than $1,000 to fix up the landlord's property? Richard asked me to investigate. It began with Richard's property management company, Reader. Nobody from the organization wanted to talk to us about it on camera, but they did tell us this is why we require all of our tenants to carry renter's insurance. Okay, but as we dug deeper, we found when it comes to renter's insurance, it tends not to cover kicked-in doors. We called around to some of the biggest insurance companies that carry renter's insurance. Most stated they only cover belongings in an apartment or home, not the property damage. One agent even told us he believed it would be against the law if a tenant tried to use renter's insurance to pay for the landlord's property, like a kicked-in door. Reader's contract does say that tenants are responsible for repairs that come from negligence, carelessness, or abuse. Could that be enough for a judge to hold Richard liable for a burglar's deeds? Attorney Bill Rollins does not think so.
He's got to spell out exactly what he wants to have covered by the tenant.
We asked Rollins for his opinion on this situation. He suspects a judge would side with Richard if it went to court. Reader's contract, he says, is too vague.
I think he would win.
So
where does this all leave Richard? Well, after our calls, he says his landlord slashed the bill from $1,100 down to $200, a more reasonable price for the door, but still upsetting, Richard says.
I don't see how I'm responsible for being burglarized. I just don't understand that.
In Brigham City, Matt Gephardt, 2 News.